Hello, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It's Tuesday, so it's my to be continued with the Earthen Textures Bundle. How is everybody doing today? I'm going to give you a few minutes to get on. I always come on just a couple of minutes early, hoping you get your notifications, and just to chat a minute before we get started. So today is Flower Power. Oh my gosh, I love making flowers, as you know. That's why I like the paper flourish, what are they called? Paper floral, I think, dies so much. Hey, Donna. Hey, Bev. But if I can make flowers of all different types to make my own little paper garden, I'm super happy. Hey, Julia. So it's Flower Power Day today. I'm going to show you some things that are completely different, like I mentioned on Sunday, from the what is it? What would it be called? The Western, the Tex-Mex type of style that this set is. Southwestern is what I was trying to grab. So before I get started too, I have one more minute. I want to tell you that if you hear a big crash, bang, boom, hammering, that type of thing, no worries. It's my contractor upstairs. He's literally throwing things out the top window, so you might hear the noise. I don't know if you will or not, but if you do, that's what it is. I can't get used to it. He just started today, and I'm keep jumping every time I hear a big bang. Okay, so it is 2 o'clock. It is time to get started, and so we're going to do just that. Let me turn you down and do my little housekeeping, and away we go. Dokie. All right, as I said, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. I have a June host code here if you'd like to take a snapshot of that. When you place an order with me, you can use that if your order's under $150. But if it's over $150, do not use the host code because you will earn Stampin' Up rewards. You can shop with me at beverleestamps.stampinup.net. You can do that anytime you'd wish. But if you need my help, always feel free to email me at mofun44 and I can help you out, or you can give me a call. My phone number is on my website. Also, if you would share with everybody you know, if you enjoy yourself here and you would like your friends to enjoy themselves here as well, be sure to share my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, which is Beverlee Morales Stampin' Up. Alrighty. Let's see who won the card that I made on Sunday. It was pretty popular. Hi, Donna from Florida. And so let's see who the lucky winner is. She gets to choose which card she wants. There's only a slight difference. I mounted the sentiment on this one and I did not mount it on this one. So she gets to pick the one she wants. Hi, Christine. Welcome back. And let's see who she is. Rosemary Lara. Yay, Rosemary. Congratulations to you. You just have to let me know, hi, Carol, which one you want, and I will get this to you. Okay, I have your address, so there's no worries about that, Rosemary. Reminder, if you do choose me as your creative coach and you order from me, you need to have a rewards form so you can earn a free stamp once you've earned 20 hearts. Once you order from me, I can explain this in detail. It is explained here, but sometimes people get a little confused, and so I'm happy to speak with you about that. I also want to remind you of this month's prize. Everybody that orders from me is going to get their name entered into this drawing, and you might win the Bird's Eye View stamp set. It's absolutely adorable, and so I'm giving that away to one lucky winner. Hi, Annie. I'm going to scroll back just a second here. Okay. All right. And then I have this beautiful sheer ribbon. It's a combo pack. And somebody asked me, I did answer them and told them what page it's on, but in case you want the the code, the item number. There it is right there, and it's called Sheer Ribbon Combo Pack. I really like it a lot because it has this silver edging on it on all three colors. So it's a very beautiful ribbon. I'm going to be using the pink one today, but hi Stephanie, I'm going to give these away randomly. So who knows, you might be winning a spool of this ribbon. I want to share with you a beautiful card that I received. Look at this. It is Ken and I's 31st wedding anniversary today. And I received this card from one of my customers, friends, followers, and I just think it's an absolute stunning card, and that she was very, very thoughtful to remember our anniversary and to send me this card. Thank you so much, Viola. We love it. I'm going to share it with Ken at dinner time. I haven't shown it to him yet, but we're going to go out to dinner tonight, and I will share it with him then. Okay, so I named this live Flower Power. And I also told you on Sunday, thank you, that this die from the die set, Earthen Textures, caught my eye right out of the catalog, and I just knew it was going to be something that I could do a lot of things with. At least I was hoping that that was true. So the bad news is, if you don't already have it, it's not available right now. And I did not know that until I looked it up yesterday or Sunday after I used it. And then somebody called me right after and was going to order the whole suite, and it's not available. So that's the bad news. It'll be back in July, the end of July. So if you want it, put it on your wish list and watch for it to come back. So today I'm going to use this die only. Well, not only. I'm going to use this die for all my flowers, and I'm going to use this little palm for some sprigs and things, okay? So the other thing I used is the cane weave embossing folder on one of the flowers I'm going to make. Thank you, Carol. Just to make a little more texture onto certain flowers. So I'm going to show you one project that I made using the flowers that I'm going to teach you to make today, and see how you like it. And then I'm going to show you how to make all three of the flowers. Look at the different flowers. So this hydrangea, this trumpet flower, and this peony-like flower, all made with that same die. What do you guys think about that? It's amazing to me how one die can look so different depending on what you do with it. So that's what I'm going to teach you today. I'm glad you're here. Oh, I see some hearts. So I see that some people like that. And this one here, the black one, I didn't cut one of those out in advance, but that is from the Paper Florals dies. In fact, I don't know if I'm even saying that right. So let me see. They're laying here on top. Get their right name for you. They're not. Let me get my catalog because I don't want to give you the wrong name. Paper Florals, I think. Let's see. I know you guys know which ones I'm talking about, but I might be saying the name wrong. Somebody new won't know. Those are the bundles. I can't find it, of course, off the top of my head, so let me see. Oh, here they are, Paper Florist. That's what they're called, Paper Florist. They're on page 165. So the Paper Florist dies has this black little stamen in there. So that's the only thing that was not made with this one die from the Earthen Textures. Okay, and where did I get these bags? I know you'll ask me. I believe, I've had them for a long time, but I believe I got them at Hobby Lobby when they were on clearance. Okay, So you know how to cut these out already. I showed you that on Sunday. And since, it's the same way, same method as always in with all Stampin' Up! Dies. So I cut them out in advance just to cut this video down a little bit shorter for you. You're going to need some floral tape. And for another sample I'm going to show you, I used a half of a styrofoam ball. Hey, Rosemary. And I told you I was going to use this pink ribbon. See how cute it looks with that bubble bath? Must be bubble bath, right? And then a pair of snips, your bone folder, and your stylus tool from your Simply Score tool. Okay. So let's start with the pink flower, the trumpet-like flower. Let's start with that one. So what I did was I like to hold the middle of the flower, the thickest part of the flower, the most solid part, with my pointer finger and my thumb, and I am just going to use my bone folder to curl it a little bit in both directions. And you can manipulate your flowers always, so this just breaks down the fibers and gets them more pliable. Turned your phone on and bam, there I was. Well, you didn't see the beginning, did you, Rosemary? Did you? You missed the beginning. Why is that important? Because, remember this card from Sunday? Bam, you are the winner. So we are going out. I was telling everybody earlier, we're going out to dinner tonight, and we happen to be going somewhere that's really close to your house. So we are going to drop that off to you, unless I forget, but I don't think I will. I'm going to go put it in my car real soon. Okay, so I've got these all burnished with my bone folder. And the next, let's put the flower here so you can see. The next thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have to wait and let this dry because I want to make sure I get it right. Put a little bit of glue there, and then I'm gonna overlap this a little bit. See? And you see a tulip. Not tulip, a trumpet already. And because, hi Joan, this is so pliable now, I can just bend this down so you can see the inside of the flower just like that. So isn't it amazing how different this die can be? I think it's absolutely amazing. So now I'm going to put glue here and here, giving them time to set up. Okay, now see the center of this die, this flower here, this fan, it's longer than all the rest. They taper down. So this one is right up the middle that way. So I'm going to turn this, hi Gail Murray. So I'm going to turn this sideways. So the longest, pointiest one is on the side now. And then I'm going to overlap them again and get these two together like that. Hi, Carol Schaefer. Okay, and as I pinch, again, I'm going to bend these down to get my tulip shape. Okay, it's time for me to get my silicone mat here because I've got glue that we're working with. So there it is. Okay, now again, the pointy long, the tallest part of that, there's one tall, there's another tall, right? So let's bring it on this side. Just to kind of even out the flower a little bit, and then get the glue down, pinch down at the bottom, and then just bend these petals the way you would like. Now these flowers are bulky. They're not going to be good for a card, I don't think, unless you have special boxes for the types of cards that you put on a wedding present or hand to somebody at a special, like maybe 50th birthday party or some occasion like that, then you could use these on a card. But they're just too bulky for a regular card that would go through the mail. So what do you think of this one so far? Isn't it cute? Okay, so to keep this, the 3 pink stems, one, I don't want pink stems, I want green stems. So that's where the floral tape comes in. Yay, we're liking it. I fell in love, ladies, fell in love. So I'm just gonna spin this tight, and I don't know, I'm gonna pull this off. I don't know why I thought this one die could be used in so many different ways. It was a hope and a prayer, really, and sure enough, it worked out. So floral tape, you pull it and then it gets a little sticky where it'll stick on itself, and I usually get mine at the Dollar Tree, and it lasts a really long time. So then it just tears off like tearing tape does, and you've got your first little flower. Now you're probably wondering, is she gonna send me that bag if I win? If I comment and I win by commenting, is she gonna send me that bag? The answer to that question is I sure am. So good luck to all of you. I'm gonna put it in a paper pumpkin box and mail it out if the person lives out of town, or if you live in town, I will deliver. Isn't it adorable? I think it is. And guess what it fits? It fits all that ribbon. That's what I'm keeping my ribbon in. All right, so now here are the 2 little palms, and they're very, everything in these flowers has a very thin stem. So I'm gonna put some glue up at the top of the palm a little bit, not all the way up. And then some more on this one. Okay, then I'm going to go back to what I'm calling my trumpet flower. See how the little stamen in there is so cute, but I forgot to cut one out. So you guys will just know that that's, if you have that die set, that you can use it for that. And I'm just going to let this glue hug onto the flower. And then these can be bent back because we didn't put glue all the way up, right? Okay. So, and then this one on this side. Have it hug the flower. And then as it starts to dry, you can bend that back as well. Hey, Pamela. Okay. See that bang? That was my son-in-law throwing something out the bedroom window. He is starting our bathroom, master bath, and bedroom remodel. Okay. So now I'm just cutting off the excess stem there. I don't want to see that on my bag. Okay. So there's flower number 1. Very easy, right? Okay. Let me get my Big Boss over here. Like I said, I cut them out already. This one is Pretty Peacock. And let me see. Yeah, so one of them, yeah, okay, so 3 of them I already did this to, but one of them I did not, so I could show you. I cut off the stem completely. This is for the peony, and I know peonies are not usually Pretty Peacock, but in my paper gardens, flowers are all different colors. It's all a matter of your imagination. I'm almost thinking, what the heck would they look like in vellum too? I haven't done that yet. So, oh, I'm doing without telling. So in this die, these petals are held together with a little piece right there. So I'm just snipping those little pieces because I wondered right away what they would be like if they were loose from each other. Would that give us a whole different look? The other thing that grabbed my curiosity is, what if we textured these guys? That would break down the fibers as well, right? And make the flowers a little more interesting. So let's get our big boss over here. So today is just about how to make flowers. And I hope you're going to try it if you have this die set or when you do get it, because it's a great way to make 3D items for your home. Hi, Pam from North Carolina. Hey, Kathleen, I'm so glad you're here. Flowers are just such a great way to decorate your gifts. And I'm going to show you when I get the flowers all made. Just like this little bag I just showed. It's such a good way to give a sweet little thank you to someone. You're just returning something, or they're always doing nice things for people and you're aware of that. And you just want to give them a little something. Wouldn't it be darling being in this bag? And says thank you. Which brings me to the thank you. This thank you is the largest pot die. See that? And the thank you is in the stamp set. So you don't need to just use this stamp, this shape. Here's a stamp, but we use the die to make the tag. You don't just need to use it for a pot. You can use it for a large tag. I think it works beautifully. Okay, so for the peony. Now, these are textured with a folder, right? So what does that tell you? That's going to tell you that the fibers have really been broken down and that you need to be careful, because if you're too rough with these, when you burnish with your bone folder, you could rip a petal right off. Now you could do this in yellow. I'm starting to see a daisy, but I didn't make any daisies yet. I just made the trumpet flower, the peony, and the hydrangea. Okay, so look what happens when you put two together like that. See? So let's put some glue on this one and let it set up. So when we're ready, we can put these four together. So the center is very visible in person. So just pinch with your pointer and your thumb and pull away with your bone folder lightly. Be gentle, be patient, and get this flower to fold up like this. We're going to put some glue on this one. Let it set up just like that one. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do the same thing to the fourth one. Like I said, peonies are usually whites and pinks, soft colors. But I just really was having fun with this new peacock. Well, it's not new, it's come back, this peacock color. So I wanted to play with that. Okay, so I put two together like this. So now what is the rule? Do you know what the rule is? If you put them together like this, these two, then we're going to put them together opposite. So we're going to put some glue down there in the flower, and then we're going to put these opposite, just so your petals are all in different orders. They're not all the same. Okay, so now we're going to, again, pointer finger and thumb. We're going to push together. We want that glue to really hold our flowers. And look how stinking simple this one is. Okay, now you can take your fingers out. It's sticking really well. And you can let this one blossom as much as you want or as little as you want. Again, you can put a center in there if you want, but look how we're starting to get our little paper garden. How does your garden grow? Okay, so there we go. See? Okay. Hydrangea. Boho blue. I thought this was a beautiful blue for a hydrangea. Same way, you need to cut the petals apart by just cutting that little piece that holds them together. I'm going to do this twice because I really want you to understand how to do it. It's not hard at all. So I'm cutting all of these on both of them. Hi, Margaret. You guys are so quiet. What's up? What are you thinking? Are you amazed that this one die can do so many different flowers? Have you seen it done before? I have not seen it done before, so I was real excited to share this with you. Okay, now this one is not textured like this one, so it's a little stronger than, you can be a little bit rougher with the bone folder on these. Okay, I'm going to turn them over. So now I'm looking at the back side of them. I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and I'm just going to get amazed on how creative you are. Oh, Annie, how sweet. I'm just going to use Wink of Stella in the centers right here. No real need to go all the way to the end. You just be wasting it because you're not going to land up seeing that anyway. So we're going to do that to both of them. Now this is a little bit of moisture, so it will soften it a little bit, but not too much. It's still pretty sturdy, so you can work freely. Now, remember I said you need your stylus tool? Here's your stylus tool from your Simply Score tool. Okay, so each one of these, hi Nida, each one of these is separate now. So here's the main thing. First time seeing flowers with Eastern Elegance Suite. Well, yay, I'm glad. I was thinking, Bev, show them on Sunday. What if somebody else comes up with the idea before you do? I'm kind of competitive like that. Shame on me. But when I get these original ideas, I just really, really want to make sure that, that you see them. Okay, so the back of the flower has the, Simply Stella on there. So what the main thing is to get the point of each one of these little petals, and you know how they always say if there's a fire, if you're in a fire, you got to tuck and roll. Tuck it and then just roll. And then it reminded me of when I used to curl my girls' hair when they were little, and those little ringlets. Okay, so tip again. Tuck. As long as it's tucked in there, and you can get these guys out of your way, you can roll. And when you roll, you can twist and have them going a different direction than the other one. So they're going in different directions. Tuck and roll. And the longer they get, the more you'll be able to pull them out and make them a little bit bigger. Okay, so that one I didn't tuck. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I've got to get it tucked in there. And now I can roll. And there we go. So cute. Now hydrangeas come in pink. They come in white. They come in red. They come in all different colors. And you know the great leaves that work perfect with that are the leaves in the pansy set, the pansy dies. And I'll show you in a minute. Just don't want to show you everything at once. I want you to pay attention on how to make these flowers in case you're interested in doing it. I think it's so fun. And this is one where if I was making a bunch of hydrangeas for some reason, I would cut them all out, and then I would take them in the house when I was watching the Giants game or you know, some program that you're hooked on and you're binge watching or something, and you can just watch and curl and get them all done lickety split before you know it. Thanks, Jean. I try. I mean, these things just come to me. I'm telling you, and I saw this set in the catalog. I said, that one die, this one, I know that we're going to be able to do some interesting things with that. So there's one little ball. Okay, so here, let me do that one more time. So what am I going to do? Stylus tool, tuck, get it tucked, and then just roll. Okay, tuck, get it tucked, see that it's tucked, and then you can roll. And it just stays, it just does. I was glad for that. I've had my hairspray out in case I needed to, you know, spray it and make it do what I wanted it to do, but no, it just stays. So that was good. Tuck and roll. And the more you do this, the faster you'll get. I'm going slow because I don't want you guys to get lost. I want you to see how it's going. I know you've got the drift now, but I've got to finish this one. And these guys, you can just get them out of your way, as long as you don't tear them off the whole flower. Now, if you do a white one, then you can leave the stem on and color it green, and then you could have these little flowers here with some leaves. They would be cute. I don't know what somebody call them, another type of a flower. Go ahead, Rick.
1 second.
Yeah, hold on, you guys.
So this is the fireplaces that I found online.
That's what I want.
But
Okay. Okay. Is the right size?
I don't know.
Yeah,
you've got to get the specs on it. Doesn't
Okay.
say anything on here.
Okay.
But I'll go talk to them.
All right. Thank
The other
you.
one looks like this, which looks like mine. Oops. Sorry.
It's okay. I told them that my contractor was here, so I might. I'm tucking and rolling as we're talking. We're talking about fireplaces. So he found one that I really like. Square, no.
Okay.
No, I want the rectangle. Thank you.
I'll be back probably. It's a mess up there, but I shut all the doors. I shut the window.
Okay, no problem. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's so exciting, you guys. Scary and exciting all at once. Okay, let's see. Stamp set is not my style, but really like what you are doing with these dies. We'll be putting dies on my wish list. Thanks. Who is that? Stephanie. Yeah, you know, I felt the same way at first. I thought, well, it's not that I didn't like it. I thought I was intrigued by it. I was like, this is going to be something different. Now, I do have a hot glue gun on, and I'm going to cut off these stems now because hydrangeas are round little balls, right? So you can just squish them together. My dog is sitting here growling at me, wanting to go potty. I have to watch a replay. Yes, you need to go take him potty. Oh, how funny. Okay. So just depending on how big you want your hydrangea, look at that. So you can just make them as big as you want. Okay, so let's what? I don't want to put this on the bag yet because I want to show you. So with cardstock, I made a box. And because I had my stylus tool out, I just used the Simply Score tool to get these lines in the lid of the box. Okay, so I've shown you guys in the past how to make a box, but if you don't know how, just let me know and I can do a pop-up and show you again. But look how your gift, I can't put it together because I'm going to put it on a bag for somebody, but you guys are going to understand. I'll just put one here like this with hot glue and then the ribbon. See how cute your box becomes? I think it's just absolutely darling. Okay, so let's make a bow. with our ribbon so you can see how pretty this is. Oh, thank you guys for the hearts. But look at this little paper garden on a box. Craziness, right? I'm telling you, I just love crafting and stamping and die cutting and Stampin' Up, all of it. So let's just make our ribbon. See? Then when you put that on, how pretty that's going to be. You could put pearls in there. You could put the little stamen in there, whatever you want to do. But because I'm going to put it on the bag for one of you lucky gals with hot glue, then I have to finish it up like this. Okay, so I'm just going to put some hot glue back here and stick it down. Unfortunately for me, my hot glue doesn't reach all the way to my camera, so I'm going to be going back and forth. And just put her down. Okay, then take my little peony. I'm just judging on where I want to put the hot glue. Stick that down. I let the spider webs pretty much dry up before I start messing with them and pull them off. It's tempting to keep pulling on them, but I always learn that it's better if you just leave them alone until you're done. Okay, and then mess with your hydrangea to get that one looking how you want it. So I want this one flat. Oh, I'm so glad, Jean. I do too. I love them. And then let's see, where can I put this one? You just mess with them till you get the shape you want. Okay, so that one I'm going to scrunch up together, so I got to put glue on this one still. And then I'm going to scrunch them up together because, like I said, hydrangeas are round, right? Hi, Deb. Okay, so there we go. Now we can take our ribbon, and I'm just going to take some mini glue dots for this. We should, I'm going to do 3. I just really want it to stick well where I place it. I don't want it to come off. Get that down. Okay, cuteness overload. And then I also want to control the legs here. So see how that one's deciding she wants to go somewhere else? And we don't want her to go somewhere else, so I'm going to put a mini glue dot there, but still pop up the ribbon a little bit. This one's playing nice, but we'll just do that so it stays still as well. Okay, and then ribbon, scissors, we can trim. And you want to trim in the same direction, just for eye candy. Look at that. So in person, the hydrangea is glimmery with Winkastella. You could do that to all of them. Here's with a little stamen in there. And then the thank you is with this die. I honestly forgot that I did that, even though I've been staring at this. I don't have a scrap. Even though I've been staring at this with back and forth all morning. So let me just show you how cute that is. So again, this is the pot. But I thought, my goodness, what a great label this makes. So if you're just starting out, for instance, and you don't have that many dies for labels, You've got one now with the pot here. Let's see what the other one is. I know how you can do this on both sides of that to make another label, but that's another day. Okay, so there's our label. And the thank you is right here. And I'm just going to grab an ink. I'm going to grab the boho this time. Hi, Ganny. And tap, tap, tap. Uh-oh, this is the stamp that I told you that was giving me halos. Glad I checked my stamp. So we're going to do this technique instead. Okay. And then straighten this out and stamp. Thank you. Okay. And then we want bone folders. We want the bone folder again. And we're just going to, I'm being careful because my inks might not be completely dry and I don't want to smear it. Otherwise, if I wait a few minutes, I could just go over this really quickly, but. Okay, so now I've got this little bend in my tag. And look at that. So cute. I'm going to use mini glue dots again. Little but mighty they are. One on each end. Oh, and I have ink on my fingers. This will be easily removed. I'm just going to finish it off so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so let's see. I've got these green guys here. So let's see. Let's just see, because I can remove these, no problem. But whenever you get ink somewhere that you don't want it, there's always a way to cover it up. These guys don't want to come off their little container. They're saying no. There we go. So one up and one down. And that's okay. I mean, I'm not real thrilled with that, so I'll probably change the tag, but I wanted to let you know you can fix it if you'd like. Hi, Aris. All right, let me see here. On Amazon, they have these little mini cupcake, I'm going to call them cloches. Cloche. So there we go. So there's the bags. And I got some, and I made larger hydrangeas, like I showed you. I think there was 5 of them. And I took a styrofoam ball, and I cut it right in half, not with my ribbon scissors, but with my scissors. And I just wanted the dome for my hydrangea to look more like a nice dome, right? Okay, so after I made all of my hydrangeas like this, I started in the middle and I hot glued one, and then I glued them around until it was full. And I put them in my little cloche, and look at the leaves from the pansy dies. This is plastic, comes with the black bottom, and because we're crafters, we have stuff all over the place, right? I have drawers full of different things. Well, I saw a spool type of, if you will, a candlestick type of wooden. It was not black, but I took it outside and I spray painted it black. And now I have this little hydrangea under a cloche just to look stinking cute somewhere in my house. So you can make your flowers bigger. This hydrangea, instead of being on the cloche, turn it sideways so you can see the whole thing. The whole flower can go right in the middle of your box. instead of ribbon and your tag. So you can just do all kinds of things with these 3 flowers I've just taught you to make. I used this die, and this die for the tag. Just different colors of paper and different techniques, and away you go making your different flowers. All right, are there any questions? Do you think we had flower power today? I certainly think we did. I don't see any questions from you. I hope you enjoyed yourself here today. Let me know what you think about all these different flowers. I told you that I was going to show you something today that's completely different than the Southwestern look that this stamp set was meant for. So this we can go very shabby chicy, girly springtime with. All right, ladies, thank you, and we will see you on Sunday at 7. Bye-bye.